Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, our group, which is group 14, will presenting our assignment, which is Satellite Link Budget Calculator by using MATLAB and GUI. First of all, thanks to our lecturer, Mr. Nurul Halim bin Hashim.
For introduction, the purpose of a satellite is to provide reliable transmission with a specified quality of the received signal. The transmitted information has to be modulated on a RF carrier. In analog satellite links, the measure of quality is the signal to noise ratio with link budget calculator. The C/N of the satellites and many other information can be easily calculated. In this assignment, a link budget calculator is designed by using MATLAB GUI.
My name is Norain Atikah binti Muhammad Noor, and I will explain about the safety of satellite. Communication satellites, abbreviated as ComSat, is an artificial satellite which is usually found at geostationary orbit for the purpose of telecommunications. Satellite failure is starting to take its toll on the safety of launch, transfer orbit, or in-orbit failure. The satellite industry and disaster prepared as it relates to space safety, orbital home, and also other orbiting satellites. Safety and disaster preparedness of communication satellites, in particular through design approach, use of space-qualified components, system-level fault protections, onboard data handling system, identify and potential satellite single point of failure. Lastly, in-orbit satellite is pairs of risk mitigations, ground stations design consideration, such as provisionings of cool and hot redundancy units, and also subsystem equipment of ground control stations to preclude failures.
For legal issues of satellite, there are some Malaysians that are still considering of getting cheap broadcast services. Unfortunately, it comes from illegal channel. The Malaysian Communication and Multimedia Commission (MCMC) is aware of the rising amount of unauthorized satellite dishes used in Malaysian communities. MCMC has already taken legal action to the ownership of these satellite devices. And MCMC officials stated that resellers and household owners can be hauled into court for owning and using these illegal telecommunication devices. Culprits would be incriminated under the Communications and Multimedia Regulation 2000 and under Section 239 of the Communications and Multimedia Act. If the accused is found guilty, they can be fined a maximum amount of 100,000 as much as 2 years of jail time or both. The suspect could be also convicted under the Customs Act for acquiring the telecommunication device illicitly. Suspect can also face fines of 10 and 20 times the rate of the device and could be imprisoned up to 3 years if they are captured red-handed with the equipment.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hanis bin Karim and I'm here with present for the result and analysis. And here you can see the calculation and MATLAB Q result for the lambda, which is wavelength, and this is here for B effective aperture AE, and then C for antenna aperture AR, and then D is for the transmitted gain GG, and here for the result for the both parameter, and there's a received gain GR for which we have a same result as the MATLAB Q result, and then F for effective isotropy radiated power EIRP. And here's a detail about the EIRP calculation, and here for G received power PR, and then H for the transmitted power PT, for the I is a flux density F with the parameter involved here, and then J free space pad loss FSPL LP which the parameter involved is here, and then the carrier to noise ratio C/N, and parameter involved is a ERP, GR, TS, losses LP, K, and BN, and both result is the same. And then here for I is a feature of mirror G/D with the parameter involved here, and here is for the interface of the satellite link budget calculator that we designed by using the MATLAB GUI. And all of the answer for the all of money parameter is same as the manual calculation.
Hi, my name is Tony Fat. Today I would like to introduce our satellite link budget calculator. This is how we design the satellite link budget calculator, which consists of input data, output, and power converter, and also consists of our name here, 5 members. Now I would like to show how to run this satellite link budget calculator. For example, we enter the 960 megahertz. So we start to compute. Okay, we can get the wavelength is 0.3125. Alright, because it's too many, so I only will show a few one. For example, the next one is when we input the efficiency is 0.9. Okay, the antenna aperture I can set to 0.19635. This is only example, so we can see how much. So the efficiency aperture AE is 0.176715. Alright, so we also have insert the comparison between the manual calculation with our satellite link budget calculator. So this is how we get. For example, we compare the frequency. Okay, we are using the manual calculator COF. We can get 0.3125 meter. Then this is the result. It's same to other parameter. For example, effective aperture, antenna aperture AR, transmitter gain, okay, receiver gain, and also ERIP. Receive power, transmit power, flux density, free space path loss, and also carrier to noise CN ratio. So we totally get the same result with the manual calculation.
My name is Muhammad Fahmi bin Muhammad Yunus, and in this presentation, I'm going to discuss the results and findings in this assignment. So first, let's discuss the safety and legal issues of the satellites. For safety, every satellite needs to be space qualified before they are being released to the space. As for the legal, in Malaysia, we have the Malaysian Communication Multimedia Commission (MCMC) that will take care of all the regulation regarding the telecommunication industry, including the satellites. So next, let's discuss the design of satellite link budget calculator by using MATLAB GUI. Based on the results presentation, we can see that the calculator is successfully designed and fully functional. So in order to make the calculator works, every compute button of the parameter need to be programmed with the right formula in order to calculate its assigned parameter. So with the correct program, the calculator able to be used to calculate the satellite link budget. In conclusion, we have understood the safety and legal issues of the satellites. Besides that, the satellite link budget calculator is really useful and really fast to calculate the link budget of satellites. In addition, with the help of the user-friendly GUI of the MATLAB, the calculator is a lot easier to be used. So that is all from us. Thank you.